Welcome, Flyers fans. You're listening to Chris Mayer, Flyers Fan Mania 93 on YouTube.
All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and we are back with another video. And the Flyers look like they have their new bench boss for the 2022-23 season. John Tortorella looks to be the head coach of the Philadelphia Flyers. Per Kevin Weeks, he just did a video on this. He said, "I can confirm the Flyers are hiring John Tortorella in the neighborhood of 4 years, $4 million." And Olivia Reiner of the Inquirer also said that this is, it seems to be true, and that in the official post in the official announcement and post for Tortorella will be coming tomorrow. So we will see what happens there tomorrow. But as of right now, it seems like Tortorella is signing a 4-year, $4 million deal. It's in the neighborhood of that term and money. And that was one thing I wanted to wait for a little bit of clarity on before I made any kind of video or anything like that, on what kind of contract is it going to be. Because obviously everybody knows the Flyers are still paying Alain Vigneault. And I was curious. I honestly thought it was going to be 2 or 3 years for Torts. I'm surprised that it's 4. Not really too surprised, but I was a little shocked they maybe gave him an extra year. I have no issue with it, though. And, if I'm being honest, I know I said before I didn't like Torts. And I know I said that it was a little bit different than AV, but my opinion has definitely changed. He was not my first choice, regardless. I did want Bruce Cassidy, then it was Barry Trotz. Jim Montgomery and Torts were kind of right there. Basically like kind of like a 1A, 1B. If you were to go rank them 1, 2, 3, those two would be right there, number 3. I kind of had them in the same spot, and I like Torts. I like that you have a guy like Atkinson who said he wants, he kind of would love to, have Torts behind the bench and everything. He really rallied for him on exit day. And, I've done a lot of digging and looking at different things on kind of what kind of players that kind of said that they've, like playing for Torts or what. Like, look, obviously you're going to get guys that don't like playing for a coach. And obviously you're going to get guys that love playing for a coach. I think a lot of this stuff is, my thing is this. It's like everybody's going to have a different opinion. Everybody's going to have, say, well, this player said he didn't like playing for Torts, but this guy said he did. Like, I don't want to sit here and say that, all these certain different amount of guys or, playing for this guy is a good thing or a bad thing. Everybody's going to have a different opinion. My thing is just give him a chance. When we heard the other night that Kevin Weeks put out that tweet, it was just bananas. It felt like every Flyers fan hated the coach that wasn't even officially hired yet. And I've never seen anything like it. My thing is give him a chance. I mean, look, I don't think could it get any worse? I don't know. I really, really don't hope it gets anything worse than what it's been. I think he really can bring a spark plug to a new identity. I think there's some things that Torts really can do. Defensively, the Flyers have to tighten up. It's one of the biggest issues. And Elliot Friedman made a really good point on the latest 32 Thoughts podcast, saying that a lot of his teams in the beginning, they have good starts. And the Flyers got to have a good start. And that's a great point because they do. I mean, in recent years, they've had some good starts in recent years. But it's dwindled and they've gotten worse as the season's gone along, and you can't have that, especially the last 2 seasons. So, look, I think there's a lot of good things that Torts can bring. I think it's good that you have players here that kind of want him and they want to play for him. I mean, again, look, there's a lot of guys that like playing for him. I know there's been a lot of talk of like Pierre-Luc Dubois and the whole thing with, did Dubois want to trade because of him? And he said, Dubois came out and said no, like that wasn't the case. So that's obviously a little bit different than wanting to play for a guy, saying a guy got traded because of a coach. Like that's a little bit different. But I will say I do like it. I do like the hire. If anything is to change for tomorrow morning, I will be going live again, the live show, FFM 93 Live. Again, you can still call. You can call 267-939-1216 and leave a message. And again, I might play it on the show if you have any questions regarding this or not. But if anything were to change tomorrow, it seems like the official report is coming tomorrow morning. So I will be going live at 1 o'clock, 1 to 2 o'clock. I always do on Fridays from now on. And yeah, looks like John Tortorella is going to be the next head coach of the Flyers. And if anything is to change, I will be, I will talk about that on the show as well and kind of break all this down. But let me know your guys' thoughts below on Tortorella and the latest news here regarding the Flyers and their coaching search. Again, seriously, thank you guys so much for all the support. I got a lot of stuff planned for the show tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Again, you can call 267-939-1216 and leave a message, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow.